Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a plan with me for the week of September 29th through October 5th, 2025 using my A5 notebook from Archer and Olive. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. Here we are in my A5 notebook. I'm going to be going with a grid layout for this week's spread. I'll be using these autumn alcohol ink stickers, this leaves sticker sheet, and this autumn quotes sticker sheet, all from According to Allie. I'll be using these number stickers, days of the week stickers, and month stickers from My Happy Place stickers. I knew I wanted to go with a grid layout for this week's spread. I also wanted to go with a pretty simple layout for this week's spread, as this is the first week in October and I had to plan my October monthly pages, which were actually very time consuming for me. So going with stickers just made sense. I also decided that for the month of October, my theme was going to be leaves, which is why I'm incorporating these line art leaves from According to Allie. You're going to see a lot of these stickers throughout the month of October because they're actually the only leaf stickers that I have in my collection. So I'm using them in my monthly pages. I'm using them for this week's spread, and I'm sure that I'll be using them in my weekly spreads throughout the month. I'm starting in this bottom right corner here, which is going to be my big deco section for this spread. I laid down one of the autumn alcohol ink stickers, put down a couple of the line art leaves, and then I layered on this quote from the autumn quote sheet as well as an October monthly sticker. Love the way that that came out. I do think it looks very cohesive, which is great. I decided that the next step was going to be putting in my lines to separate each day of the week using my Micron in 08. I definitely wanted to add a little bit more deco to this spread, but I wanted to put my headers down first, and it's a lot easier if I have the lines down to separate each day of the week. For some reason, I had a really hard time with making sure that these dates and days of the week were centered in each of these grid spaces. The 29 and the 1 just really do not look centered to me for some reason, even though they are. I also made a little bit of an error with my Wednesday sticker, but I did notice it. I was able to correct it. The sticker didn't rip, didn't pull off any paper, which was great. And after putting down all of those dates and days of the week, I'm going in with this other autumn alcohol ink sticker. It's mostly off the page. There's only a little bit on the page, but I wanted to get this like deeper golden orange color, this burnt orange and then green, since in October where I am in early October, the leaves are still pretty green on the trees. So I laid that down, and then I just wanted to go in with one leaf sticker over top. No quote. I wanted to keep this area pretty simple, and I also didn't want to take up too much of this box because I know that I want to be able to use the space that I have left functionally. Now that I have that little bit of extra deco down, I am done with this week's spread. I do really like the way that this came out. I think it's perfect for early autumn, and I love the colors and I love the simplicity. I hope that you all enjoyed this plan with me, and as always, everyone, be safe. Bye-bye.